We have a super clean Barnhart custom cue that just came into the inventory here. Very, very, very clean, what we like to call a pre-loved cue. What do I mean by that? Well, you can have a pre-owned cue, and you might have owned it and not took care of it, but if it's pre-loved, it'll look something like this. No dents, no dings, no scratches, just a really nice, well-kept cue. So this particular piece right here, of course, was made by Cory Barnhart. Very, very, very sought-after custom cue maker from the great state of West Virginia. There's the Barnhart signature logo right there at the bottom. These are Titleist colored veneers. So in case you don't know the difference, if somebody is advertising a cue as a Titleist or a Titleist conversion, it means that it was converted from a Brunswick Titleist house cue. Those are extremely sought after. And there's the Titleist color. So in this case, Cory built this entire cue from scratch. It's not built off of a Titleist. It hasn't been converted, but he did do the Titleist colored veneers, which are really pretty, by the way. So you can notice they start off with natural, then they have like an orangish brown color, teal, and then purple, of course. 4 points of ebony going into highly figured Birdseye maple. That is a radial pin. And then each point, and also the butt sleeve, which is ebony, by the way, each point has a notch diamond, and then you've got the diamonds and dots. They are made out of mother of pearl. I had to take a really close look at it, and I also had to call a friend of mine that's a Barnhart expert, because sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between mother of pearl and abalone. So this, I believe, is mother of pearl, just based upon the whitish color to it, but nevertheless, it's beautiful. Beautiful cue. Cory's cues are known to perform on the table. That's why people buy them. The other thing that you can easily recognize about a Barnhart, if you notice starting at the joint here, you've got the dots that are made out of the same mother of pearl, and then above the wrap and below the wrap, he's got the mother of pearl large and small dots. And they tell me this is his upgraded ring work. A lot of these cue makers will do similar ring work. Some will be more in-depth than others. Nice straight cue. The only thing that's not original on this cue did not come with this wrap. The wrap was changed out by the master cue maker from Erie, Pennsylvania, Mr. Bob Zuricki from DZ Custom Cues. This is an embossed lizard wrap. It's not real lizard, but it is real leather. And this is the preference of a lot of people, because sometimes when you have real lizard, you can't ship it to certain places. You can't take it out of the country in certain cases. So this is a really nice complement to having a leather wrap on the cue. It's a nice complement to the cue as far as the way it looks and the way it feels. Really, really nice wrap. I like embossed lizard a lot. It actually feels like the real deal. Nice black wrap right there. So the butt of this cue, the weight is 15.2 ounces. 15.2 ounces, really nice solid hit. There's your balance point right there, so you've got just a little bit of forward balance on it. Cory's cues are always in high demand. I was talking to a friend of mine that collects and sells his cues. He's not really easily accessible. He doesn't do social media. Those people that buy his cues, they tend to keep them. You don't see him come up on the resale market real often. Again, he's from West Virginia. He was just at the Super Billiards Expo, and I'm sure he probably sold out. Radial pin on this bad boy. The butt is 29 inches, and then he does his shafts. Now, I don't know if he always does this, but several of the Barnharts, if not all of them, that I've seen personally, always have a shaft that's a 29.5. So he does the cues at 59.5 inches total with the shafts. Really, really, really good shaft wood as well. These shafts, I would be surprised if they've had, more than a couple of racks, if any, on one of them. I mean, they look like they're basically unplayed. The gentleman that sold us this cue plays with low deflection shafts, so there's a chance that he never even played with these, or maybe even more than just a couple of test hits as far as that goes. So both shafts are straight. The cue is straight. Great looking amount of inlay work in this cue. One shaft is going to weigh out at 4 ounces, and that's a 13.15 millimeter. The other one is 3.7 ounces, and it is a 12.8 millimeter. No natural material in this cue anywhere, so we can ship it internationally. It will not last long. I can promise you that. If you're watching this video on Facebook or on YouTube, check out our website, crossroadcues.com. If it makes it to the site, it'll be on there. We have financing available. Once it sells, it will be marked sold on the top of the post on our Facebook page and on our website. Barnhart Custom Cue. I'm going to be loading up a lot of inventory. I just got back from the Super Billiards Expo. I'm excited, so look for some fresh inventory coming through in the near future. crossroadcues.com.